What's up, you guys? It's Sophia. I wanted to make this video because Nick and I are doing a market this weekend where we're going to be selling some Fool's Hope clothes, some of my art, some of Nick's stuff that he wanted to try to get out there. And I just thought I would take you guys along for the get ready with me for seller's market type of video. So hopefully if you're a small business owner, this could be some inspiration for you, or you're curious what I'm up to, this is it. So today's Wednesday and the market is Saturday. So I got about tonight and 2 full days to get things ready. And I want to fix some things up. I want to do some quick little clothing pieces and just create a cohesive, organized vibe for our booth. And yeah, let's get started. So I'm just gonna be hanging things up for a little bit and just kind of sharing with you guys my thoughts. I got a rack off of Amazon for like 30 bucks, not bad. My sister did offer me some kind of like borrowing situations, but I figured we're gonna be probably doing more markets in the future, so I just wanted to purchase one. But if you are doing some kind of thing like this and, you know, money's tight, I would always check Facebook Marketplace. If you have, you know, in your city or town, like a Facebook group, what is it called? Buy Nothing. That's what we have here, or that's a group that exists here, I guess. But you can put onto Facebook like, hey, I'm looking to borrow this for this day. And, you know, people could reach out and say, hey, I got it, or whatever. Or you could just, you know, go secondhand regardless and just look on Facebook Marketplace for someone just selling theirs. That could be a cheap option too. I also got this mannequin. But I got her for, I think it was like 20 bucks or something, also off of Amazon. I know, but okay, I did it, okay? I'm owning it. So I got a big stack of stuff I'm gonna hang up because Nick's gonna help me price them soon, just so we can get an idea of everything, what it's gonna look like. And then I kind of wanted to do some embroidery, little odds and ends, so let's do it. I gotta say, there's something so satisfying about having all the pieces you've worked so hard on just hung up and in one place so you can just bask in their glory and all the creativity and hard work you put in. It's honestly kind of hard to believe that I made all of these over time, but the hard work paid off. I forgot to mention, I got these pants hangers from Goodwill for 99 cents each. There were 12 and I got 10. I should have bought all 12. Just working on this little triangle man embroidery design. It's something I made a long time ago from this creature I met in a psychedelic experience, but I just loved him so much that I had to create a little embroidery of him. One of my last projects before the market I wanted to complete is patching this hole on some of the best pants, in my opinion, I've ever made. So sad. I needed to wash them a lot more gently, but I got the patch on there nicely, and I forgot to do an after video, so sorry about that. What's up, you guys? It's night 2. The market is in 2 days, and I pretty much only can work at night because I have a 6-month-old daughter who's a little angel, but requires a lot of my attention and energy. So when she goes to bed, that's my work time. And so I have a limited time each day, but I'll show you what I kind of did yesterday. I finished some shorts that were kind of unrelated, which was nice to get out of the way. I finished this little t-shirt with my drawing embroidered on there, and I made it a crop, so did a little hem at the end, made it look clean. And then I did some embroidery on this sweater. Happy with it. It's not like incredibly even as I would like it to be, but I'm still happy with it. These little guys, I'm gonna have to wash them to get all the little things off. But for tonight, I want to make sure everything's priced, getting things priced, and making signs to make everything pretty. I printed out like Venmo and those kind of signs and like Instagram QR code. So that's done. Getting my prints ready, I could do that too. All right, well, let's get working. I don't know where I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna start working. These are all the pieces priced and ready to go. Of course, shortly after this, I had to take them all off and break down the rack, but you know, it's nice to get a vision. Now I'm just setting up our little business card and sticker station. That's our business card. A little bit outdated, kind of an older drawing, older designs. This was our first sticker that we made from the Saturn series we had, and we kind of wanted to get rid of the rest of them. And then we also brought along our new stickers of our new logo I just recently made. And yeah, just making them nice and clean. So this was my little personal part of the tent, which is just my art prints. I had a lot left over from last market, so I got this cute little crate from Goodwill. Just stacked them all in there, and yeah, called it a day pretty much. In the future, I would like to get prints from somewhere else. If any of you know really quality places to get prints, let me know. So now just working on the signs for our booth. I always have a ton of fun making signs. It's just so satisfying, just getting a nice clean font, a good color scheme going. And yeah, it just, I feel like adds to the professionalism or cohesiveness of the booth, and it's just fun. I just enjoy drawing mostly anything. Okay, you guys, I got some of my signs done. That's for the clothes. These are for my art prints and our full up stickers. Please excuse the mess everywhere. We're just getting ready, but I got all the clothes into this bag. Oh my goodness. And we're gonna load up the car tonight to make sure we can just get up and have a stress-free morning. Our car was completely filled to the brim with stuff. Nick had already started taking things over, but yeah, this is our booth. I loved it so much. I brought these cute little blankets along that we had our Instagram, brought my coloring books, my prints, and over here is Nick's table, as well as some Fool's Hope hanging above, just to draw some people in, you know, have things stand out. The market was so busy. It was great to have so many people coming in and out of the booth, just showing so much excitement, and just honestly having a great Saturday morning, vibing out, getting a drink, listening to some music. It was a great vibe. My sister took some photos for us as a fam. I just wanted to document how much our rack dwindled. And even after this, a couple more things sold. And I just felt, you know, so filled with gratitude. It's such a cool experience. Hey guys, it's Sunday, so a day after the market, and I just wanted to do a little wrap up, let you guys know how it went. It was so much fun. It was so busy. I always love this flea market because it's in the right part of town where it's just really, it's people with such good vibes, so supportive, and, you know, even people who, you know, didn't want something or couldn't buy something, they're still like, I love your stuff, you know. It's just so nice to have that kind of energy at a place like that, because in a way you're kind of vulnerable, like putting your stuff out there. You never know how it's gonna go, but I just loved the reaction. We sold so much of the Fool's Hope clothes, which really means a lot to me because I worked really hard on those pieces and I genuinely love them. So it was so awesome to see people's reactions to them, just really liking them as much as I do. So it was great to get rid of a lot of stock in that. Nick got rid of some of his pieces that he was selling. And I sold some prints, not a ton, but it's always just nice. I never expect much with art because I get that, you know, in this economy, I guess, like, I get why people wouldn't want to spend on art, even though of course I find art important, but I understand that it's not important to everyone and that there's other important expenses that are prioritized. However, I just noticed with clothes, and even myself personally, I'm much more likely to buy a shirt or something I find to just be really cool because you know you're just gonna wear it and it's more practical, I guess, even though, you know, I don't need to go down on this rant, but yeah, that's what I appreciate about clothes and about offering them as wearable art, and it just combines like two things I find important and two things obviously other people like as well. But anyways, okay, getting back to the market, but it was great. Not too many hiccups really. I would say one hiccup, the rack I bought sucked. I would not recommend. Like, I don't know why you would need a rack with wheels, but just think about that. If you're doing an event like this, like, I should have literally gotten one that's just like flat on the bottom. I'm like, why did I get wheels? Like, it was rolling around, like we had to put, it looked not great, but put some boxes around it, the tent bag underneath the wheels to stop it from moving. I would say that was the main hiccup, and it like blew over once. It was like too top heavy, but a nice guy helped us pick it up. But yeah, also I did all this with my 6-month-old daughter Ravenna, and the market was from 9 to 5. We came at about 8 and set up, and we left. We were leaving at like 4:30 probably. And Ravenna was there the whole time. I just left, you know, when she needed a nap, I had her in the carrier. And when she needed to eat, I went and fed her in the car. And she was in a great mood the rest of the time. So if you're feeling like, you know, I have kids, or, I mean, I don't know what it's like with more than one. Obviously, I don't have that wisdom. But, you know, with one kid, I was able to do it. And so if you're feeling like worried or you don't feel like you could do it, I think you could find a way, and if you really want to, you should. And I also am very grateful my sister came to help me, and obviously Nick was there too to run the booth when I had to step away. So obviously if you can get some support, that is ideal, and we all need that support in all facets of life. However, I just wanted to throw that in there in case there's any moms out there, you know, trying to start a business or making their art. Keep doing it. You better not stop. Yeah, that's about it. I'm very pumped that we got rid of so many things and that it like frees things up. Like, I'm excited to make more stuff, make more videos for you guys. Yeah, just feeling inspired. It was nice. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it inspired you to try to get out to a market, go sell your art, because you should do it. Why not? There might be some reasons why not. But anyways, I'm gonna be done talking. Goodbye, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.